Not only are they ripping us a new one, the stuff we get from China and overseas, it's subpar. It's not as good as made in America. I mean, any way you want to slice it. I can show you a Chinese crescent wrench over there. It's got a 1/4 inch slack in it. It looks good, it feels heavy. They can duplicate and make it look just like this, a bearing. But it's cheap junk. This stuff we're getting from China, am I right, Red?
Everything falls apart.
Everything
can't
falls
get no
apart.
life out of it.
No one's brought that up. I'm saying we need to get less stuff from China. The same thing Trump's trying to, everybody, oh, you're going to break us. Break you. From crescent wrenches to all types of sockets, tools, bearings. The Chinese just don't. You think that they're getting first-rate steel to make that? They're coming over here, gathering up all our metal, junk metal, taking it back over there, melt it all down, shiny it up, and it looks like the real thing. Cheap junk. The Chinese are raping us with cheap junk. That's more important to me than getting fleeced for $500 billion worth of stuff we're buying from them. They take about $150 billion of ours. Granted, Trump's on the right track, but he needs to bring up the point. The reason we should buy less from China and Japan and all the rest of them, because they build inferior metal parts. And that's just metal. You look at this stuff, these gas cans made in China and all this stuff, and textiles, clothing. You get a t-shirt from China, comes from America. You say you buy one from China, the thing will fall apart, and you wash it 5 times, it's gone. You say, what? Cheap. Cheap.
Yep.
Made in Japan used to be a joke when you saw it. You said, yeah, get you some of that. How long is that gonna last? It was a joke. But now, we're buying way more of their stuff than they're buying of our stuff. It's insanity. Metal, you better go American. Lumber, you're better off going American. Bearings, you better go American. I've gotten 4 days out of one of them Chinese bearings.
We put them in the disc and didn't get.
I asked Red, I said, Red, how come these bearings are coming out of these discs and stuff? Now, these are bearing for a trailer. You said, what about a disc? We bought them Chinese bearings, and I said, what? So I'm thinking bearing. I thought, well, we buy it up here, and it's American made. He said, Chinese bearings. He said, that's the reason they're spitting them out like that. They fall apart in 4 days.
You got to ask for the expensive bearing.
So I said, what about, does America make bearings anymore, Red? He said, yeah. I said, why are we using Chinese bearings that are falling apart in 4 days? He said, well, they cost more. I said, well, good night, Red. Pay more.